Welcome, and congratulations on your new LiSN software. I put together a few short videos reviewing the overall layout and other important features to ensure that you have the best success in using our LiSN software system. This first video is going to be a tour of the account screen and all that's available for you. So let's get started. This is going to be your logon page. Once you enter in your user ID and password, you're going to click Login. And this is going to be your main account page. In the upper right hand corner, you'll click My Account, and of course all your information is stored right here. You got your contact information, which you can edit and save. You can change your password. You have your user ID, as well as you can create a new user, meaning by completing this information, you can invite somebody else to share your monitor with. You also have upgrade capabilities, as well as your credit card information is stored. We'll go back up to Manage Monitors, which is essentially going to be your home button. So when in doubt, click your Manage Monitor button and it will bring you right back to this main page. So speaking of tips, we also have our tips section. Certainly worthwhile spending a few minutes reviewing. And down below here is our snapshot of our LiSN centimeter. This is going to give us our overall sentiment based on our monitor that we've chosen. So we got Miami Airport in there, which has a good rating of a 4. And let's compare it to Tampa Airport, which has a slightly better rating of a 5. In this space right here, we have our existing monitors. You can see that I have 5 set up so far. You can see it's divided up by monitor name, which you can sort alphabetically. You have your column of approved posts, your pending posts, meaning I have to go in there and delete the posts that I no longer wish to keep and approve the ones that I do wish to keep. The frequency of the monitor run, the last run date, and all the sources that were used in this particular monitor. Back over here under Actions, we have our History tab. We can also permanently delete the monitor. And you can also stop the monitor. So if you stop it because you're running the monitor on a daily or a weekly basis, and you want to give it a rest, you could just stop it. And if you want to restart it, you just click that green button and you're all set. We also have your Edit Your Monitor button, which is going to come in quite handy when you're going to want to add in some terms to exclude to help refine the terms that you're listening to. We'll also go back up to monitor runs, which is you can see how many I've used and how many I have remaining. These numbers are reset on a monthly basis. These 4 tabs over here, you have your new monitor button. To create one of these existing monitors, you'll choose your source, you'll give it a name, some keywords to search for, terms to exclude, and so on and so forth. We'll get into that in further detail in our next video. Then I'm going to give you a quick visual on view results. I'm going to enter in a monitor here, which is going to be Miami Airport. And this is our one of 3 dashboard views. Right now we're on our centimeter page. So this will give a breakdown of all of our sentiment from Miami Airport, 69 positive, 13 negative, and 18 neutral. Each of these bars are hot links, so if you wanted to see your negative 9s, it's just one click away from seeing those posts. Over here we also have our sentiment over time on the most positive and the most negative posts from your monitor, and this is going to come in very helpful when you're running marketing campaigns or certain events. You'll be able to judge whether or not they were successful or not so successful. We also will go to our sources page, which of course the monitor is broken down with sources produced all these posts, as well as your gender. We have 26 male and 26 female that decided to share that information with us, and 48% decided not to. We'll go into our Advanced tab. And here we have our sentiment trends. It's an average daily sentiment, so you can also hover and get the specific date and the sentiment. We also have our top 10 words in a cloud formation, and if you hover over, we can view the strength of airport and friend and Miami. And down below here we have our analysis on our Twitter trends. We have our sentiment ratio, which is hot linked. You can go straight to the posts themselves, or in Twitter's case, their tweets. We have positive, negative, and neutral. We also have the number of unique authors and how many times did that author tweet. Did they have a single tweet or were they multiple? And we also have our average tweets. All the visuals I just showed you are available right here, so you can just click print charts, and all of these charts will be easily shared with others. And if you also would like to step it up and download all the posts, you can also export this data. Right now we have it set up on Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, but you can use other programs such as WordPress. We'll go back up to Manage Monitors. This time we'll go into keyword relationships. which is pretty interesting. Oh, we already have Miami Airport highlighted. And this is going to be relationships with your keyword, other popular words that have been popping up. So you can also see, unfortunately, I was running this when the Fast Furious actor Paul Walker passed away in that car crash. So you get to see what's trending and what's available from when you're actually listening. We have our graph view, we have our traditional tree view, and we have our cloud view, which we can also adjust by weight. Just do that one more time. There you go. Okay. So we'll go back up to Manage Monitors, and that concludes our tour. I hope you join me in my next video talking about getting your searches set up and actually getting started and seeing what people are saying about you and your brand, your competition, and much, much more. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for listening.